Hi guys, welcome back to Creation Lab Soapery channel. I wanted to show you the one we made in the two different videos. This is the strawberry lemonade. It smells so good. I didn't film the cut, but I just figured I would just show you it. When you get there, there's got the glitter on top. Now this one today that we're making is another one in our drink series, and this one won't have any glitter on it. We're going for a cherry limeade. We put a poll on our Facebook page and asked people kind of what they would like to have and see in regards to drinks. And I had quite a few of you that had suggested the cherry limeade, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna just get right to it. It's gonna be hopefully a pretty simple soap. Everything's cooled down to room temperature. We have our oils here in our lye solution, and I'll just start by pouring that in. And then we'll mix it. So that looks pretty good mixed for now. So I'm gonna put this to the side. All right, so today we're gonna do pretty much kind of the same colors that are on here. We got little lime and little cherries, and then the straws, because it's a drink soap. We're gonna be doing lime colorant and cherry colorant, and so with that, I'm gonna separate them out. I'm gonna do that will be our green, and this one will be our red. And then we're doing two different scents. So we're gonna be doing the black cherry for our red, and I'm gonna not use very much. This is a really strong scent, so little goes a long way. And the same thing is because of this much, I'm not gonna use the full thing, but we're gonna do a lime mint. Just because like the mint is very light in there, but I think it actually makes it smell really good. So we're gonna do the two and that into these. So I'll start with first getting my coloring in. So we'll measure out like a little and see how well that colors, and then if we need more, we'll add. It's always easier for, at least in my opinion, to start with little and go from there if you need more. And then we're gonna be using Nurture soaps, really red mica. So I want really like the really lime colored, but I want to have the really strong red, and I'm gonna put that in there. There is more of the red than there is gonna be green in there. So let's see how that does. And we'll mix that up, and then once I got that going a little bit, I will then blend in my fragrance. So I'm gonna start with the green and blend that. Okay, and I'll scrape that a little bit on the side. I think that ended up going perfect, and then we'll do the red. Get the sides. All right, I think that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna do the fragrance, and we're gonna just do a drop swirl. We'll see how the fragrance, how well it thickens up. But I'll do piping whether I do that in two videos or not. I'm gonna learn how to edit videos so I can put it all together. I may try it with this video or not. So if you're watching it and it's all in one video, I figured it out. I just, you know how it is, so much time in the day. Oh my gosh, that one smells so good with that black cherry. I could have used regular cherry, but my boyfriend is a fan of the black cherry. So we decided to go over regular cherry. I don't tell too much. I guess it's a deeper. But so that's what I figured. I'll make it because he's gonna snag a bar, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. We need a little bit more in there. All right, and then again, I will just start with mixing the green, and then I'll do the red. I'm gonna go a little bit longer to just see if I can get it to thicken up. We'll see. That fragrance is gonna be really runny, so good to know. I'm gonna put just a teeny bit more of this cherry bomb. This here is a 4-ounce bottle, and I probably put like 1.5 ounces in there. So we'll go to 2 ounces. Okay, so now we got the 2 colors. I think we'll start with the green. It looks like it's decided in that short time that it can go ahead and thicken up, which will be good for piping, but it's not gonna work so good for a plop swirl. So I'm just gonna stick some in the bottom and see how that goes, just to get it in there since it's going faster. And then I'm just gonna be moving it down around and then see if when we add the red, if it will break it up a little bit. And if not, I'm just gonna do a little bit of work with this to kind of get it in there together without mudding it up, but just kind of to break it. Let's see how that goes. And I think we're gonna just put some more green in there because it's solidifying. It won't even be to the point where it can pipe. Make sure we get it so it'll be in every single bar, the green in the middle too. You know, but see here's a lot of the time with any soaper, you're gonna start with new fragrances. And this is the first time I used that one. I've used Lime Margarita before. It's one of my favorite scents. I would have probably tried to use that scent of a lime in here, but I wanted to make sure that that I didn't use it in 2 different soaps for the drink, and I do plan on making a margarita soap with that lime margarita. And so we'll just see. Oops. Of course I'm gonna be messy. I'm trying not to block the camera angle, but then you know how it goes. And so put that in, and I'm gonna do a little tap. Get the air bubbles out. I have got to get some better molds. This one wants to come apart. I've washed them and used them so much. I don't know if you can see that, but I got little air bubbles that I'm seeing coming through. So I'm tapping until I stop seeing them. So I don't know if you can see right there. There's a little one. Okay, looks like that's going pretty good. And then I'll probably see if I can do a little cut through just to mix it. And then put some more in. A tap again. That's already evened it out. Look at this mess I got going on. You know, it is what it is. And I'm just gonna try and make a little pathway in the middle. And then I'll work with the sides and kind of do a little fixing it up, make it look a little bit more cohesive. This cherry smells really good. I think he's gonna love it. And it smells really, really like, I'm not too sure with this one. This one's a new one. Pretty much this year I'm gonna be working with a lot of the ones that are new and trying different stuff. Wholesale Supplies Plus, I'm familiar with a lot of theirs, but Nature Garden is new to me, and so that's what we're trying this time, is a Nature Garden scent. And then of course Wholesale Supplies Plus, but that one I haven't used before. All right, so I'm gonna just do a little clean off with a spoon here. I'm not gonna have to worry about piping. So we're just letting the soap tell me what it wants to do, and so I'm just gonna try and just mellow out the sides here. As you can see, it's kind of like a little piece of art. And then I'm gonna go and do a little pull over from the sides, make it have these little lines, make it look kind of pretty. It's a little high right there. Pull this down a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, and so now I'm gonna go and see where my marks are. I think they're on this side, perfect. And of course I get stuff on that one. Let's see, I probably should have got another rag instead of just one paper towel. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go and add a lime wedge, a cherry, and it kind of does blend in, but the color on this will change a little bit, and even if it doesn't, I'm okay with that. But this is a cold process, and this is a melt and pour. So with the melt and pour, they will always hold their color differently than cold process soaps do. And so, and then, let's see. Need to get gloves where my fingers go all the way to the end. There, right here, I'm sure he's going to appreciate that there's no glitter. I kind of joke with him when he says, "Are you going to make that one without glitter?" I'm like, yeah, I'll make it since you want it, but what's wrong with glitter? Get on the glitter train. Because me and my daughter, you know, she's my partner, we just love glitter with everything. But I don't know, I guess like a twinkle glitter would have been all that I would have put on. But we can make it so it is co-ed, both for boys and girls. And so it's going pretty good. I'm just kind of eyeing it and leaving a little distance between each cherry. Not too much so that my multi-bar cutter can cut it right and get in between. These cherries are a little thick, so you always run into those kind of issues sometimes. There goes that. It's going to be interesting to the cut. I imagined all these swirls, but the soap had a different idea. And so we went with what the soap said. Look there, 9, perfect. Whoops. I think the cherry limeade, and it might be somewhere, but where I know it from is from Sonic. Of course, where I live, we don't have Sonic. But that's okay, because to be all in all truth, we hardly eat out like, I guess, I don't know, I'm sure Sonic is considered fast food, but like those kinds of places in general, we tend to do a lot of cooking here, and then when we eat out, we go to like a restaurant, because I tend to not do too often. You know, just, so I mean, I can cook and I enjoy it, so why not? And it runs in my family. Alright, so this is going to be the cherry limeade soap. So again, the greens will smell different than the red, but they should be all in there. I'm hoping that when we cut it, there's not a lot of holes. But I think, for the most part, I think it looks cool. And so, join us next time when we are going to be making a berry. It's kind of a berry smoothie take on a soap. And then we're going to be doing a pina colada, and then the margarita soap with some margarita salt on it. So thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. You can buy this in our Etsy shop. It'll be in February, and that is Our Creation Lab on Etsy. Thank you guys. Have a good day.